Thumbnail. Well, are we turning into like YouTubers? Like, you know how they do that?
Oh yeah, I feel like okay. You know what? Should I do another effect where I spit out my coffee? Hold on.
I swear to God, the camera was off like 5 minutes ago, and we were not laughing this hard. It just does something to us.
Tickles my soul. Just something.
No, seriously, why were we not laughing like this? For a second, I was sitting there like, are we just not gonna giggle this week? It's pumpkin season.
Pumpkin.
I already had my first slice of pumpkin pie.
It's sweater. Sweater.
Yeah.
I joined Movati. I took a loan out of the bank. A down payment.
Okay, it's honestly not that bad.
It's not that bad for what they give you, but they didn't give me a bag.
I know, I got one. And I got 2 hats because my mom had signed up. I got 2 bags.
Give me a bag.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck's my other... Jesus, my other bag.
That's so rude.
Damn.
Because I've never used a gym bag. Like for all the gyms I signed up for, they've given me a bag and I've never used it. But this time...
That was a nice one. No?
This time, I've just needed a bag because they have like the swimming, they have all these things. And I'm like, oh my God. So I take this little backpack with me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
it's so funny. My coworkers chirp me for it all the time because if I'm going like right to work after and I need to change or something, they're like, "Oh, do you work at a Movati?" I'm like, "No."
But it's you know what? It motivates me because it's I don't know, I like it.
I made my brother sign up, and I just tell him, I'm like, just think of it as like your old gym payment times 2. Like, just think of it as like you're paying.
You didn't pay this much, but just pay it again.
Yeah.
And then again, and then
And then try their milkshake or their shakes.
I had the best one. I think it was like an espresso one or
mocha.
I don't know what it was.
The Mocha Rush. Honestly, at this point, if I don't have a referral code, it's literal bullshit. But, listen to me. Cookies and cream made with dark chocolate almond milk.
From there?
Yes. And I get
Come here, introduce yourself. You were loud this whole entire time, but now you're quiet. Come here. Come here.
I love your pajamas. Come. What? Wait, does he care if she's on camera?
I don't give a fuck.
This is Nana. What's your name?
Matty.
What's your real name?
What's your real name?
Anna.
Tell the camera. What's your real name?
Anna.
What's your last name?
Anna.
Okay. You don't know? Princess? Yeah, me too.
What's your name?
Layla.
What's your last name?
Layla.
My sister.
My sister. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Better question. Who do you like more, Mama or Baba?
Papa.
Oh, okay. Nana, who do you love more, Mama or Baba?
Mama.
Mama, okay. Where's your glasses from?
Walmart.
How you know what that is? Okay, do you have anything to say?
Layla.
Okay, certified? You guys should apply disability for these 2 fucking kids.
You were so cute.
Come on, baby.
Look at her looking at me. Not through her glasses, but above. Okay, wait, I'll put you down.
Okay, say bye to everybody.
Say bye.
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 Say like.
Okay, goodbye.
Like the video.
Say it.
Like the video.
Say like the video, bitch.
No.
Did they make you like not want to have kids for a long time?
Because of them.
Shut. Your sisters are gonna watch this. Not for any reason, but you know.
So, Shadia has triplets.
Yeah.
She has Mehdi, so that's 4.
Yeah.
Bahia has Zayn and Ali. And then in January.
Why are you saying her name? Bleep that out. What if she doesn't want people to know? I got you, Bob.
And then my sister's gonna have a girl
Yeah.
in January. So that's 7.
I know.
I'm not even
every day
married.
of a week.
I'm not even married yet.
Okay, well.
I
How
feel
many kids do you want?
3.
Ew, why?
Why not?
Why such like an odd number?
Oh,
Like
that's
if
nice.
you could have like a set number of kids, you would want 3. So 2 can pick
Two.
on 1.
2, and then
It's either 2 or 4. Who decides like, yeah, God, give me 3.
I did this
I mean, Shadia,
test.
but
Did
she
you know
had
that
the
test
one.
where they like see how many kids you're gonna have?
Yeah.
I did it so many times, and we did it yesterday too again.
Where is this test? Is it an app?
You take a piece of your hair, and then you take a ring.
Oh my God.
I've done it
And
so many times, and it's always given me girl, boy, girl.
Can't wait till you have a boy first, and then you're like, damn, I've been lied to my whole life.
What is that? Let me see.
I want, I always said I would want 2. And the older I'm getting, and I'm not even gonna lie, a part of the reason is because I see your big ass family. Literally, me and Jay will sit there and talk about it. And like, just be like, I want a family this massive.
You know what? Right now, because they're so little, it's so overwhelming. But I know when they're older, they have no other choice really but to hang out with each other's
Yeah.
like on
Like
occasions.
I have my brother, and I love my brother to death, and we're pretty close. But
And I
like,
think
wish
it's
I had more.
that's so much
Damn, I
fun.
really just fucked you off. I'm sorry.
What?
Like mid-sentence, I'm like,
No. I'm saying like if when they're older and there's so many different occasions, I think it's nice to have. Like, because
Yeah,
I have
for
so
sure.
many cousins.
No, see, yeah.
There's 5 of us in my house alone, and each of my cousins, there's 5 of them in their house too. So like,
Yeah. I have a big family, but the age gap is like so spaced out. Like my younger cousins are like, there's some on my dad's side who are like in high school, but then, or like are just finishing up high school. But then there's like, it's from that to like they're in 6th grade. So I'm like, whoa. And then my mom's side, I don't like even really talk to them as much anymore.
see, that's how I am with my dad's side. My dad's side, the youngest of my cousins, or sorry, the oldest is like older than my dad.
Yeah.
They're like 60 something. His nieces and
Yeah, that's
nephews.
crazy.
Because my dad's the youngest and he
Yeah.
has so many siblings, the oldest is like literally my dad's age. So the youngest would be the ones in Australia.
Yeah.
And that's why we're so close to them, and we've always had that relationship, where my other cousins, I just never found the need to have a relationship because I always
Yeah.
looked at them as like, you're an old person.
No, I don't even have, I have like, I could literally tell you maybe one cousin that I'm like super close with now, which is crazy because, no, it's not really that crazy. I never had cousins as much as you, but that's what I wish to have when I'm older. And it's
You
insane.
can be a part of my family once I start growing.
And it's insane because I always think about
You
this.
literally were like,
my
"Don't touch
kid
me."
will only have one uncle on my side.
Me, I'm an aunt. I'll show up to Christmas and be like, hello.
But you get what I'm saying? Like,
I
that's
know.
crazy.
But you know
guys
what?
got
I've-
no aunts on my side.
I know a lot of people too who are the only child, and they've made such a great friend group that
Yeah.
they've,
Oh yeah, Jason's gonna be a freaking NU, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, I know.
straight aunt, like that's gonna be
like
insane.
look at Felicia. She has
Yeah.
brothers. She won't have
Yeah.
her kids won't ever have that like. And Mitch has no sisters.
But they'll have an aunt. Her,
Who?
Felicia.
Her kids.
Oh yes.
Because like Mitch doesn't have. I mean, he has sister-in-laws,
yeah.
but like, so I'll always like to be that
Yeah, yeah.
aunt
Step in.
figure. Yeah.
No, it's crazy. I like always
Shows up to barbecues. Hey,
Yeah.
get your ass. Or have you seen that TikTok where like you're going to
I'm
aunt
a cool aunt.
aunt goes to pick up the niece or nephew from a party, and it's like a Spanish one. I was like,
No.
vamos. They're like leaving. It's literally me, because I feel like I would want to. I don't know. I just don't want to be that cool aunt where like they take advantage, and they
Oh
lose.
no, I'll smack the shit out. You want to?
No, I know, but I would like to be that aunt where they find it's like.
They can come talk to you and stuff. Yeah. I can't wait till Nana's old.
Nana, I'm telling you right now, Nana's gonna come home from 4th grade. Pack of cigarettes.
What do you want?
What'd you get? What did you get for lunch today? Like, that's just gonna be her.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
gonna be running her own
Layla's
prison at
like-
school.
I want my nails to be pink.
Yeah.
With ladybugs.
Layla's gonna have.
Watch them be the complete opposite of what we're saying.
I know, but they're gonna be fun. I like that they're
Yeah.
gonna be fun to watch grow up.
They're like opposites, and they'll like. I
Mm.
get it. Wow, I wish I had a sister sometimes too. I love my brother. Like I'm actually close with him, and I see other siblings. Like I know siblings who like, the brother will be like, I'm not going to their like her wedding. Like and they like live it's so bizarre. I'm like, how did your parents just like not let you be close? Or like my mom always like stuck it to my head like, your brother is your only sibling, like don't be stupid. And I guess there's also, because there's a 5-year age gap, that I also like have more respect towards him and did growing up, that I see him as like not like a parental figure, but I respect him. He's my older brother. Like he did a lot for me. Yeah. So, and now that I'm older, like it's more of like a friendship thing, but I see people who have like zero relationship with their siblings, and I'm like, damn, y'all really don't like each other, eh? Like,
thank God I have, like, alhamdulillah, I have the big option where, like, if I didn't want to talk to my other sibling, I can go to the other sibling.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, not me.
And be like, this motherfucker is so annoying right now. They'd be like, oh, yeah.
But then me and my brother will fight for, like, a day.
Yeah, like, it'd be funny because, like, we'll argue, me and my sisters will argue and be like, okay, so, like, what time are we going out? Or, like, I was gonna say, like, I could be your older sister, but realistically,
I'm the older sister. Don't let this pretty face fool you.
You are the older sister.
I remember I made a post for your birthday. I was like,
I think it was my engagement.
No, it was your birthday.
Oh.
Maybe both.
Literally, it was like, yeah, I think it was my birthday, and you're like, I
love being your, like, little older sister.
Although I'm the mom most of the time, and I'm like, we all need that little bit of humbleness in life. Next.
I'm joking. There was a event in high school. Whoa, you know what? I just remembered Challenge Day in high school. But
can we talk about Challenge Day?
Okay. No, I was talking about, no, not an event. I remember one time I was downtown at a club. Hey, I was downtown
as if the camera can see it.
I know. And the floor was shaking because how many people were bumping on it, and I was so scared. I have a video of me, like, in my memories on Snap saying, like, the floor is gonna collapse.
I think
like,
I remember seeing that.
I'm like, the floor is gonna fall. Anyway.
Challenge Day.
I
remember Challenge Day.
Okay, wait. For those who don't know what Challenge Day is,
every single person in life should do Challenge Day.
Is literally, like, think Freedom Writers, if you've ever seen the movie. Your teachers, I think it's like, it's not a select few, is it? Or is it every...
What do you mean?
I forget. Because I don't remember.
They don't do all the classes.
No.
Let me tell you what it is. So I remember asking, I forget what teacher it was. I think it was Miss Ditchfield.
Yeah.
Don't mark my words. And they put together a few teachers. So the people organizing this event go to a few teachers and be like, and counselors or whatever, and be like, select me students who you think are complete opposites. So the kids who, grew up in a very loving and full household, or the kids that grew up in households that had no parents or had no money, who struggled, or people who didn't struggle, who people from all like sorts of life. And, like, just thinking about it right now and thinking about that day,
I'm getting chills.
I remember
Did you do it once or twice?
I did it once, and I participated twice. I did
it once and participated once? I did it one time. And I remember walking in there.
I was like, yeah, this is a party.
What? I literally was like, no, what am I about to cry about?
Yeah, no. I walked in there, and they're like, here's Kleenex, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn, all my friends are here. This is bumping. And they told us, they're like, listen.
All my friends are here. This is...
Whoa, wahiyat. Look, I'm not, because you walk in, there's music, and there's people there, like, if you're comfortable with a hug, let's hug. Like, let's get to know each other.
Funny.
And I remember, like, me being myself, I'm a very, very, very outgoing and outspoken type of person. Mm-hmm. And
why am I looking at this? Like, I won't stop looking at the
I know, I always lower it.
So I'm like, okay, continue, anyway.
And I've always been that type to, like, want to make people laugh. Yeah. And just how I am, right? So once getting in there, seeing people who are sort of like me too, and them do... So, like, they ask you questions like, take a step forward. So we all start at one line. Mm-hmm. It goes, take a step forward if you didn't grow up without a father in the household. Some people would...
Take a step forward if you can't pay your phone bill this month. Take a step forward if you don't have money for lunch today. Take a step forward if you have to walk home and it's freezing cold. Take a step forward if your mom beat you.
Oh, wait. I think it was take a step forward if you don't have to. Because... the purpose of it is if you look back and you find that there's people that are all the way in the back.
I think you're thinking of the video. There's a video like that goes around.
No. So the questions weren't for you to step forward. The questions were for you to feel how privileged you are to go forward. And there's people that are in the back. And it was like So take a step forward if you don't have to worry about paying your phone bill this month. And so the people won't step back who were struggling. And I remember looking back, and it was like the kids who people idolized in high school, that people looked up to, people wanted to be like in high school. And and like people who were the top players of the sport. And I remember looking back and be like, I mean, I wasn't so far up, but I also wasn't so far back, and I would look back and see that there's people who didn't even move from their spot, and I'm just like, and honestly, not to sound so cliche, I think at that moment in life, I knew that I legitimately could not. I changed my whole outlook on life in general, just being at that school, but I just remember, like, I could never judge anyone, ever, for whatever that they're going through.
Yeah. And, like, the thing is, there was different, categories of that event, because I remember I got into like a circle with like 4 or 5 other people, and then you go around the circle and you like talk about things that have happened to you that like have triggered you within the last few years or like in life or whatever. And I remember I had a guy who was my, like, not my locker buddy, but he was like in the same locker area, and he talked about something so like deep and like just so, like,
just change.
You
like,
would have never expected. Like, I would see him every day, and I would have never expected him to say, like, whatever he said. And I'm just like, and he's, like, bawling. And I'm just like, whoa.
I remember.
It was crazy. It's like, you really have no idea.
You had to write, so when you get in those groups, you had to write a letter.
Yeah, we did, like, little
to
notes
somebody
to other
you
people.
Had to apologize to or something.
Yeah. I still remember who I did mine to.
I remember who I did mine to, too, but I never gave it to that person.
Really?
Because I feel like they just wouldn't understand, and that's the worst part.
Wow. You know Charlie Fecta? That's, shout out my girl. We still talk literally to this day. Mine was hers, because I remember we had fought or something, and then we were so close, and we both gave it to each other, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure I am. And I'm like, wow.
I remember that day there was these 2 guys in my grade who, like, very big-headed, like, their ego was through the roof, and they were...
Me over here trying to think, like, who?
They never spoke, and I remember that day, I think I just started, like, bawling my eyes out because I was just so emotional already. I needed an excuse to cry. There was moments where people would literally get up and leave out of the place just to cry because they literally couldn't breathe anymore.
And this was, like, an all-day or, like, first half of the day or second half of the day thing.
Yeah, and then they got up while they're like, you know, if you have something that you want to say to anybody, blah, blah, and those 2 got up, and as soon as they looked at each other, everyone just started crying, and they apologized to each other, they hugged it out, and, like, they're like, you know, you're my brother, blah, blah, blah.
Did they still talk?
They were in that same friend group, and I remember there was one person that, like, really stuck out to me, because, like, everyone just thought this person had such a perfect life.
Like, had it all, yeah.
Yeah, and he would just explain about how his life is just not what it's portrayed to be, and he was bawling his eyes out. He was so choked up, and like he couldn't talk, and I'm like, oh my god. And you weren't allowed to clap, you had to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't, I'm literally sitting there.
I think everyone in high school specifically.
No, I literally couldn't snap. So
you don't know how to snap?
Well, not on, like, if my
on command.
Yeah, I have to like really hamia try, like
snap like this.
I know, because of you I've always like acted like I knew how to, but I can't. But I can't do it like you do it. Yeah, you're just like... Yeah, you're literally just like... This is how I dice my cucumbers. Literally. Fruit ninja. Fruit ninja. Fruit ninja. Fruit ninja. Ah, ah.
Oh. So like we were saying, our high school... Speaking of which... No, hold on. I'm very, very grateful of the high school we went to for the sole purpose of it taught me so many lessons about life that I swear the people that I've met that have gone to other high schools,
I'm just like, oh my God, like, they're so close-minded.
I want to smack the shit out of your thought process.
Like, my friends in high school used to hang out with kids that are from different high schools that were considered from our high school as, like, the preppy kids, the, you know... They don't know what we're going through kind of kids. And they used to hang out with them. I was like, yo, I'm not hanging out with them. Like, they don't know how... They don't know me like I do.
Bro. They don't know me taking the 1C then the 1A every day to get to school.
Okay. Anyways. So I would, like, refuse to want to hang out with them. And I've hung out with them a few times. I'm like, these are the fucking reasons I don't want to hang out with these people. But when I hang around with kids
People
from
you
our
grew up
school.
with.
Yeah. Honestly, the best
Yeah.
till this day.
It's like we've gone through so much trauma, we just like know how to make jokes about it.
And I'll go.
They're
Yeah.
like, oh, my parents, I literally am like, oh, my parents are going through a divorce. Okay.
And we made-
And be happy for them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What happened? And like I'll see kids from high school today, and like honestly, there are some kids that people like the average Joe would cross to the other road just not to walk past them, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like especially
Okay,
in
but-
today's society. But best. Kids
I'm not
ever
even
met.
saying like we've gone through the worst because we honestly have not. We really haven't.
I ate sugar and water and bananas and a.
Okay. There's kids that
No, we
literally
didn't.
slept outside in the no. Okay.
No, I
No,
remember.
but we like the things we have gone through. We just laugh about now because
Let me
what else
tell
are
you what
gonna
kind
do?
of school we went to. The most loving kids. I have a story to share. These are the kind of kids. We went to a very multicultural high school, and you
very
got
like looked down upon, realistically speaking.
They-
like super looked.
the
'Cause everyone's
smallest thing people would say was like, you're from a ghetto high school. I'm like, you know what? If
like ghetto teachers love.
if
First
this
of all,
is ghetto, I want to be ghetto for the rest of my life.
ghetto. Like,
And
okay.
they were the kind of kids. There was one kid, I won't say his name, but if you're watching this, I love you to death. And
me trying to guess.
and you know,
Bro, tell the story.
listen, I'm fucking getting to it. So when I was going through chemo, I lost my hair, whatever, and like people would just come to me
Bro, why do I laugh about it? It's
because
so
we've had
fun.
some trauma in our
Okay,
life.
anyway. Like, I
And-
lost my hair. I'm like, no, just anyway.
Loser.
Fuck, bro. That joke's about to get real old real quick. Continue.
And
My life.
someone had gotten me earrings that had cancer ribbon on it. I was like, oh my, that's really cute, very thoughtful, thank you. And then he had gotten me a necklace that has the same thing. I think Claire's or Icing was having it. So I could be mistaken. It was either or. Someone had gotten me the necklace.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, I got you something. I was like, oh my god, these are so nice. He's like, yeah.
I stole.
I stole them. And I was like, dog, that was the nicest thing anyone's ever done to me.
Thank you.
That ever.
Thank you.
I still have them. They were pretty rusted, but like I have
So
it.
I literally, yeah,
That's
but
kind of
like,
high school I went to.
literally. And it's funny because like lunchtime would come around. I was the only one that would work. Well, like my friends worked, but there was a lot.
Me
Everyone
too,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
close there. Like everyone hung out with everyone, and like I remember people would come up to me like, "Yo, you got $1.25 for
And
like
like,
pizza?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I remember I worked towards
Like my senior year.
my
yeah.
senior year, and I had a debit card, and that to them was like fucking black card. There were some mooches where I'm just like, bro, back up.
Yeah.
And then there were some that like I would see who really wouldn't ask, but they would say like, yeah, I don't got nothing to eat, and I'm like, I ain't eat unless you eat, kind of thing. We would go to Subway. Subway was the one place that we went
Subway
to.
was,
And that's
yeah.
why I hated Subway, because it just
Man, high school was like when you actually think of all the garbage we ate. Our high
pizza
school
every day.
every single first of all, let me name you a few of the restaurants around. Okay.
Just in
Just-
walking distance.
Taco Bell, Subway, Little Caesars. We had a Spies, which is like
Fries and
like
it's a little-
poutineery.
Yeah.
um
Napoli's.
Napoli's pizza place, and then another pizza place. So 3 pizza places, 7-Eleven. So if you were like really struggling, you'd go to 7-Eleven, get 5-cent candies and like a Slurpee.
We had Dollarama. We had
Dollarama,
Freshco.
Freshco. People would go to
Burger
Freshco,
King.
$1.25, get a massive thing of peach juice.
Yeah. What else?
Burger
There's a
King.
shawarma place.
When I started to drive, people were like, "Hey, can you drive me to McDonald's?" Like, bro,
Subway. Everything was around us.
So every single day there was a deal of the week at one of those places. So like Tuesday was like $1.25 for a massive. This pizza slice was the size of my head and it's the best pizza in town.
To this day, I still get
Same.
that pizza.
But okay, speaking of high school, we were literally talking earlier about our high school phases that we went through. My coworker kept saying like, "Please stay and talk about them because they're atrocious." The phases that we would go
Who
through.
I
for
thought
teen.
I was, and while I was a teenager.
From like grade 8
fucking
to like
gross.
even like before, but that's like your kid.
Yeah.
Like grade 8, 9. Like I really thought I was something. And like we were talking about this literally me and my coworker the other day and she goes, "Yeah, you ever go through like the high top Converse phase?" I was like, "Yeah."
I just thought
Amani did this like really cool hairstyle. I really think we should bring it back. She would straighten, not even straighten, bro.
I thought you were gonna bring up my
she would
shaved head.
do.
Because you fucking would. She did had a Britney moment. She just shaved her fucking head.
Wow, I should have. No, she had this moment where she, you know, those girls like they would straighten their hair, or like blow dry it straight, but then they still had like the back of it was still not like straight. That was this bitch, okay?
Rude.
And then she would take.
Not the bang.
She would take a bang that started from like her ear, and she would curl with a straightener
Farrah
like this,
Fawcett,
literally
Farrah
like
Fawcett it.
and she would do this, and it would come from here all the way
I would
to here,
force it.
and it would stay there. Did you use hairspray?
Let me tell you why I did this. Okay, sometimes I would put like a black bobby pin.
Oh wow, you were on the pin trend before it was even a trend. Eh?
Yeah, I did it. I just wanted to make fetch happen, but I did it because I had forehead acne, so I always wanted to cover my bangs, but. Come to find out, because of my fucking bangs,
That's why
I would sweat so much and I would just break out.
Stupid. I can't
Shout
even
out,
talk.
Shout out to Accutane.
I literally had blonde hair, and my brows this dark. And at the time,
Yeah, you're not a fucking one to talk.
No, bitch. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my friend. You know who you are, because when she watches this, she'll know exactly who I am. Who made it? We were even friends at the time. She made a tweet talking about my eyebrows being so dark and my hair being blonde.
About you?
About me. And now it's a fucking trend.
Oh my Jesus.
It was funny. Like,
whoa,
we laughed about it.
Oh, okay.
At the time, it wasn't funny because we were friends, but it's funny now because we're best friends now. But man, I really did like blonde hair, and I did red and then blue under.
I
Kool-Aid.
loved.
I did that with Kool-Aid.
You dyed your motherfucking hair with Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it was in grade 9.
Kool-Aid?
Yeah. You went bald. Like, we're just gonna keep calling each other out.
That wasn't even a choice.
Oh,
Bitch.
goodness. Or like the glasses, the
fake glasses?
Yeah, and also the glasses
From the
with
movie theater?
Can I get my sentence out?
Fuck you, bitch.
The glasses that had the Kanye glasses that had like 3 Whoa. What's that band called?
You
know exactly what band I'm talking about.
303?
Yeah, I'm like 3 Whoa. Yeah, is it that one? Don't trust a hoe, never trust a hoe. You know that one?
Yes.
Don't trust 'cause I won't. What was that one verse in the song? And what is it?
I don't know.
Tell your boyfriend that I'm a vegetarian. Oh, and if your boyfriend says he's got beef, that I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him. Anyway, those glasses were a thing at the time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Like, are you okay?
And I'm trying to think of and I went through a phase where I thought dressing like a straight boy.
I was just gonna say that until you're like, can I speak?
Okay, because I was in the middle of a sentence.
I thought dressing like a boy. I was such a tomboy. Just until high school. But, like, I just thought dressing up like a boy would make the boys like me more.
Okay. See, yeah, you were a hoe. I dressed like a boy because I
No,
was
I meant
tomboy.
no, like meaning like the boys would accept me more. You fucking loser. Like they would want me to be one of the boys.
Okay, so I just did it because I was like, like ew, I don't mind getting my knees cut and my nails dirty, and like meanwhile I was literally doing my nails in like 10th grade.
Okay, you know what?
Like, and I remember when I first started getting into makeup, I specifically remember I got a Naked like 3 palette. And my friend came over.
When did I start putting on makeup? I didn't put on makeup right away in high school.
It was in my senior year, though. And
Me
my friend
too,
came
yeah.
over, and we were drinking in my house, and she literally took an eyeshadow pencil, or, like, the one that comes in the palette, and she took the darkest color, and she was, like tipsy drunk, and she took the darkest color, and she put it right on her thing, on her eyelids, with nothing else on. And she's like, oh, my God, doesn't it look good?
Where's she now? Prison?
No.
Sorry, I mean, most people like that fucking end up.
But no, it was literally, we are discussing something important here.
I'm sorry, something just kept on fucking...
And then... Yeah.
What were things you used to do when you were a kid that was just like, you look back now and you're like, what the fuck? Like when I get memories from Facebook, it was like memories from, I'm like, you know what, Facebook, shut the fuck up. Do me a favor, shut the fuck up.
I would like screenshot my like combos with people and post them on Facebook and like LOL, like no one else is laughing.
Or they were like very stupid insiders, like watermelon. And I would post it on, like, my friends. But they would get what watermelon meant, but no one else would. Like, you couldn't just... And my sister at the time was like, you couldn't just fucking message them and just...
And you were like, oh, you don't get it.
You don't get it, okay? It's not a phase.
I went through a phase where I literally... Every time I smiled, my brows would be up to here. So I would smile, and my brother chirps me about it till this day. And I would smile, and I'd be like...
I used to hate smiling with my teeth because my teeth were so big when I was younger. So I used to be like, you know, and I would...
Wait, do what?
Oh. I used to smile without my teeth.
Oh.
So I just...
Ew, what is that?
Bitch, I thought it was cute.
Oh.
And so I used to, like, do the whole thing like this, hold my bangs and go... Until one day, I forget what it was. I think it was like the end of 8th grade, and we went bowling as a whole crew.
Someone's like, don't do that.
And I smiled, just like as a joke, and I smiled with my teeth. I was like, and I seen it, I was like, oh my god, I look nice. And ever since then, I started smiling with my teeth. But now I've come back to the phase of just smiling without, because like...
Now you can do both.
No.
Change it up.
I don't really smile with my teeth a lot, because there's not really much to smile about.
I do.
So.
Okay. Hello, darkness, my old
friend.
No, I had a friend, and we chirped her for so long because she would wear Jordans in high school. Jordans. I've never been that bad. Jordans?
I've never worn Jordans in my life.
I wore high top Nikes.
No,
does that
neither.
count?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe. Yes.
Jordans, bro? Come on.
I've never
high
worn
top Jordans.
Let me tell you why I've never worn Jordans in my life. Because
there's some that are nice though. I will say. No, there is.
Because I am a size 9 women's. So if I wore size 9 Nikes and someone seen me in like a fucking stall bathroom, they're gonna think there's a man in that fucking stall.
Can't relate.
Yeah. See, like my sisters buy from the kids section. Literally, my sister just bought $270. She couldn't find them anywhere. She found them in the kids section. Paid half the price.
Okay, she literally is a size 8. Bleep her name because she'll be like, why are you putting me on blast? Beep. She literally is a size 8 or 9, and growing up, my friend would constantly squeeze herself into my shoes because she had this theory that it would shrink her feet, and now she has fucking
arthritis.
Now she actually wears my shoes, and I'm like, okay.
Thank God Ahmed is going to be a foot surgeon because I'm sure he's gonna figure something out, and just do something. Like look at it. Just come on.
I can't. I have flat feet though, but I have nice feet, but they're flat.
You have really nice feet. I don't.
Okay, but
I got my mom's feet, and that's just disrespectful. No one in my family got lucky with their feet, honestly. My sister Bahia has kind of cute feet, but they're like really chubby. But they're like still small, but they look like the Berenstein Bears' feet. I'll bleep her name out of that.
I'm trying to think like what else I actually went through. Like
I tried too hard to impress people when I was a teenager. Like do the most extra. Like just lie and be like, I did that, yeah.
I had a friend in high school whose locker was across from mine.
Mm-hmm.
And every single morning I would come in, and I was such a happy-go-lucky in the morning because I bussed, so like it was very... So many people shit talk the bus system, but it was so soothing to me. I never took the bus. Read a book or listened to music, and it was just like quiet. So when I got to school, super like chill. Okay, I'm like happy.
You always got to school earlier, taking the bus.
Kind of, yeah, or like right on time.
Yeah.
Or no, it was anyway. So she comes in, and she's the complete opposite. Not a morning person.
I was never a morning person.
She literally would come in like, "She's like, yeah, okay."
Who? Oh, just somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'd be like, yeah, okay. Oh. And I'm like, bro,
who hurt you?
Good? Actually, no, the bus never made me really early because I remember the construction room was there and I was late I'd be late so often that I was in the hallway when the anthem was going on and the teacher would be in the hallway with me. I'd be like, hey. Because they'd step out to make sure like everybody is
standing.
Yeah.
They really took that shit seriously.
Wow, high school was such a freaking... And I remember thinking, like, I can't wait to be out of high school. Like, no. My senior year going in, I was like, oh my God, I don't want high school to end. Like, all this, all that. Like, I was a student that, like, knew... Like, I wanted to grow up, but I was like, I know we're going to miss this part of life. But then by the end of my senior year, I was like, bro, get me out of here.
What was your favorite memory? I mean, I can't really answer that either, but, like...
My favorite memory of high school? I don't know.
We had... was basketball during your time?
Yeah, basketball was huge, and football.
Football was just
water
not.
girl was huge.
You
for
can't
us.
say we were great at football.
No, we weren't shit at football, but we weren't great at football. But it was a hype time. Basketball, like we would have shit on every school. Shit on every school.
Say the game was at like 6, 7. I wouldn't go home.
Me either.
School finished at 2:50.
My parents literally used to be like, "Why are you at school till like 7 p.m.?" I'm like, I'd
come home at 10.
I couldn't even get I had no reason because like we would literally everybody would just be chilling at school.
Because especially during like our guys basketball season, I'm telling you, people from all over came, and we needed to have a seat. And I'm not just gonna sit there and wait for some fucking.
And I remember like
white girl to
season,
come
you would
from
like
another
try and
school.
get out of class to go.
Our senior year, our classes always, they're like, just go.
Yeah.
It's our senior year. Like, those are our friends. You know what I mean?
It was crazy.
Best days of my fucking life. Oh my God. I can't even. That was like Christmas.
Well, I hope life gets a little better from here on out.
Fuck you. You know what I mean. Like,
no,
if you went to CCH.
No, I literally always say it because I'm always like, high school was so fun for the sole purpose of like, everybody was friends. Everybody was like, just having so much fun.
There was a few I could fucking just...
Yeah, I could have smacked the fuck out of, like, till this day. But everybody was friends and, like, you know what I mean? And I always say, I wish we were friends in high school.
Me and you?
Yeah.
You know what it was? I think you were too
I was
sweet
young.
and nice for me.
No,
and
I was
like,
young,
oh my God,
bro.
I didn't want to ruin this girl.
Okay.
You were young.
When I first got to CCH, you were gone.
I was a senior, you were a freshman.
No, I was in 10th grade. I transferred in my 10th grade.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, she's so sweet. And you literally didn't even know me, but you were just like, hi. And like, we just both seen each other and we're just like, oh my God.
But I feel
so
like
cute.
I knew you. I just didn't know from where.
You probably knew of me. I was a very popular girl. I actually wasn't. I was friends with a lot, like everybody. I didn't discriminate.
I feel like I was more popular before high school. In grade school. You know why though? Because going to the mall on Fridays was apparently such a thing. Were you that
I
kid?
wasn't allowed to.
Oh my God. Catch me there every Friday. Me and my best friend would hop on a bus, go to the mall, storm around the mall.
For hours.
For no reason. No good reason. I had $20 to my name. I would go to the fucking popcorn shop. And then I'd just get up and
That was enough though.
You have to say bye. Yeah. But every Friday. For what?
Yeah, we had some pretty good high school experiences.
I mean,
There's a few things I could have just cut out.
I think I did out of my memory.
So, call me, beep me if you want to
Beep, beep.
reach me.
Beep, beep, beep.
And make sure to bundle up because it's sweater water.
Sweater water.
Sweater water. Bundle up, get that hungry.
Get that pumpkin pie with caramel drizzle and whipped cream.
Get that hungry. And check out...
Are you a pumpkin spice latte?
No, I fucking hate all of them.
No.
Iced caramel macchiato with a little extra ice. Or a grande iced latte. This is for when like I'm not having a so busy day and I just want to chill out. But my regular order is iced caramel macchiato with a little extra ice.
Oh, you like the iced caramel macchiatos?
Yeah, they're not that bad. Because I get a little extra espresso shot in it.
Oh. I get iced chai lattes.
Yeah, you had a fucking fit. You're like, do you want Starbucks? No, it's okay. I'm getting, do you want? Yeah.
Yeah, she goes, I'm like, do you want Starbucks? She goes, no, I'm okay. Because I always will bring Starbucks when I'm coming. And she goes, no, I'm okay. And I know she's saying, no, I'm okay. Because the last time I went and got her some, because even if I didn't get myself some, because I know she wants one. So I was like, I'm getting some. Do you want some? I'm like, do you want some? She goes, oh, fine. So then I go.
No, you're like, I'm getting, do you want me to get? And I'm like, okay, fine.
So then I go, and they didn't have the lady's like, we're completely out of chai latte, like the mix. Mind you, I have 3 of the box mixes, at home. I bought from Costco. Ask me if I made any.
You could have just like, just left the drive-through.
And then she's like, we have matcha lattes. I was like, no thanks.
Could you imagine you went there just for yourself? And the line was to bumfuck Idaho, and you just literally had to sit there and wait because you couldn't back out because there was a car behind you.
I hate that. And they're like, sorry. I'm like, I'll take air, thank you.
Just give me a cup of water for my inconvenience.
Okay, I wanted to say, if you guys have any video ideas, sorry we've been MIA for a week. We just, life.
It's nice to take a week away for like mental health. It's okay to not be okay.
We've only been doing this for 2 weeks. we literally only have 2
This
videos.
is very overwhelming for me. The fans have been asking for so much.
Give us any video suggestions. Drop them down below.
Right here.
We'll put
I'll try. Imagine I put it, it's up here.
That's usually what happens. The people on their YouTube channels are just like, I'll just pop it somewhere up here.
It'll just be somewhere.
But like just
Find
in the
it.
comments.
Just, what? Write on a little piece of paper and just send
Do you
me.
know how to snail mail? Okay, anyway, so give us video suggestions of what you would like us to talk about.
Don't be rude.
And we will.
Yeah, don't be rude. Just do it.
Nike, just do it.
Also, check out Piccolo's new setup.
Oh my
Their
god,
patio
so cute.
setup. Shout out to
My home girl.
Cindy.
Guys, no, it's honestly really cute.
I like it. I'm
it's
gonna go
super
take my mom there.
Yeah.
So she can have the. No, I can't tell. I can't say that special.
Listen.
No, don't do it. No,
Oh, I was gonna promote it.
no, don't, because I don't want anyone else fucking selling it out. Don't you dare. Just go eat. It's really good. Oh my god, the shrimp.
It says let's chili shrimp. Perfect for sweater water.
Perfect for sweater water. So, like, comment, share, follow us, because again, we see that you guys watch all of our
And
stories.
be here.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't posted in a while, but it's fine.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Aren't you guys, excuse my opinion? Yeah, but like, do you follow?
Yeah.
But
Don't
anyways.
you guys have a talk show?
Oh,
Doesn't she have a talk show?
oh my god.
No,
We're
I'm
calling
kidding.
them out.
Okay.
They shouldn't see it because they're not following us, so. Sweater water.
Sweater water. Okay, goodbye.